Hello everyone, this is Theme Park Central and today I'm going to do a bit different type of a video. I'm going to rank all of the rides at Walt Disney World that is in Florida. If you guys didn't know, I'm only doing rides what I would consider as rides. Some transport is included, but that transport is only in-park transport, so you can't go like the monorail or the Skyliner. So yeah, I am just gonna get right into this here. Make sure to subscribe, and yeah, I'm also gonna talk about the wait times and how long you should wait for these rides. Not too many people talk about the wait times for a Disney trip, so I'm gonna talk about that here, and you could plan your trip from here if you are going for one of the first times. So these, I'm going to start with the really bad rides. These rides are the fourth tier. I have 4 tiers, 4, 3, 2, 1. And these rides should be replaced pretty soon. As a Disney fan, they're not the best. They would be better used as something else or maybe updated. So at 52, we have Triceratops Spin. This is the only ride remaining in the Dinorama area of Dinoland, USA, which is located in Animal Kingdom. Some things I do like about the land, like the carnival games can be fun. And the other ride, Primeval World, which was just destroyed, it wasn't too bad. It could be fun, but it was just a carnival ride, basically, and that's not really Disney standards. And this is a pretty lackluster spinner ride. It doesn't have good views. Sometimes the colors are worn away, which is probably a result of Bob Chapek. But so yeah, I do not wait more than 20 minutes for this ride, and this is just a very short ride. It's the worst spinner in Walt Disney World. So spinner, it's the ride like Dumbo, where you have a central thing in the middle, and then the vehicles are on arms that spin around that central point. And then at 51, this is more of a transport. That's why it's so far back, but it doesn't really need to be updated. But there is a better solution. These are the timeshare rafts to get to Timeshare Island. These are located in Magic Kingdom, in between Frontierland and Liberty Square. And Timeshare Island is a pretty nice place to hang out. Sure, there could be a little more to do there, but it's a pretty nice place to hang out. The only problem is sometimes it takes a while to get on one of these rafts, and it would be better if they just had a bridge from one area to the other, maybe a drawbridge, because later on this list, I'm pretty sure I put it on the list, there is this tall Liberty riverboat that comes by, and that kind of disables the bridge. So maybe not the best option for getting to the island, but does keep the island private, which is very nice. So do not wait more than 15 minutes for this one. Then Journey into Imagination at Epcot. This was a ride. It used to be better. The theme kind of stayed the same with the character Figment, but it could be a lot better. This is a bad rendition of it. They could update it for sure with the same characters and that kind of stuff. This one usually has under 20 minutes of a wait, but do not wait more than 25 minutes for this one. I don't know if I've even been on this one. I've just seen lots of people talking about this one. I may have only been on it once or twice, but yeah, it's not a very good ride. Should be updated soon. And then the Regal Carousel in Magic Kingdom. That's like a classic one there. It's right after you go through the castle, you find it, but it's really just a carousel at the Disney park, and usually it has like a 25-minute line, which is too long, so do not wait more than 20 minutes for this one. It's just a carousel. You can find those many places, maybe at your local boardwalk or something like that, and it'll probably only be a 5-minute wait there. So yeah, just check the wait time for that one before you ride it. And then another spinner ride. The spinner rides, they can be pretty lackluster without a view. And this one probably should be replaced with something else. I don't know what. But the Magic Carpets of Aladdin at Magic Kingdom. I mean, I guess the theming's pretty nice, but it is an outdoor area that can get very hot in the hot Florida heat. And Yeah, the views aren't too great. I mean, it's not a bad spinner. I just think they could use it for something else. I don't know what. It's a small area. But do not wait more than 30 minutes. That's the problem about this one. Sometimes it has wait times over 30 minutes because many kids like this one. It's just not the best for the wait time. That is why you shouldn't ride this one. Now we're going to get into the next category. This is our orange category. There are about D plus or C in letter grades, and these are rides that might need to be replaced or renovated soon, so maybe in the next 5 years or so. But some of them are classics, so maybe those won't get renovated. But at the same time, the classics will eventually kind of expire, and they're going to need to get replaced. That just is what needs to happen at Disney parks to keep them relevant and updated. So 47, it's Mad Tea Party. This is the teacups at Fantasyland and Magic Kingdom, if you know them by that name. Do not wait more than 25 minutes for this one. This is, you just get spinny and nauseous on this one. It's not a bad ride for kids and that kind of stuff, but it's not great. I'm going to move right on. Dumbo, another spinner here. Yeah, spinners aren't the best. I know Dumbo to the classic one. The views are not the best. That is definitely something to keep in mind. It's pretty classic, but the views are not great. You're kind of in a tucked away part of the park there in Magic Kingdom. Do not wait more than 35 minutes for that one. Sometimes Dumbo can get 50-minute waits. It did a few years ago at least. I don't know if the lines are still that long, but yeah, do not wait too long for that ride. And then Alien Twirling Saucers at Hollywood Studios. This is a newer ride, but it is not a good one. It's another flat ride. Most of these are flat rides. Flat rides are rides that don't really have track that take you wherever you want to go. So do not wait more than 25 minutes for this one. Sometimes wait times can be 40 minutes, and that's just too long to wait for a pretty lackluster, just a whip ride, basically. So, yeah, theming is all right. There's some decals and stuff in the line, and decals are not good. They're cheap, cheaply made. So this one just doesn't feel like the best quality for a newer ride. And then Little Mermaid and Magic Kingdom. I guess this is an okay track ride, but it's that kind of clamshell vehicle, and that's just very old for a newer ride. So yeah, don't wait more than 35 minutes for that one. Then at 43, we have Carousel of Progress. This is more of a show than a ride, but it does move, so I'm going to include it. Not a bad one, just don't wait more than 25 minutes. It's kind of just an AC, that kind of thing where you go inside to escape the sun. And then Barnstormer and the Magic Kingdom. This one's probably overrated a little. Sure, it is a great beginner roller coaster, but you can find those in many places. Not too great theming here. Don't wait more than 35 minutes. Usually the wait time is about 40 minutes, so make sure you hit that one early if you have a young junior coaster guy. And then Kali River Rapids in Animal Kingdom. That one, it can be good, but it's not the best ride. Don't wait more than 45 minutes. Sometimes the lines can be a bit longer. It's not a bad ride, good for hot days, but it is a river rapid, so not the best for cooler days. And then the Grand Fiesta Tour in Epcot. That one's a pretty good ride, another AC escape ride, but most rides in Epcot are indoors. So generally, Epcot's a pretty good park for the heat. So do not wait more than 30 minutes for that one. There's not a large queue area, so probably will be about 25 minutes usually. So that shouldn't be a problem. And then in Magic Kingdom, Winnie the Pooh, it's a pretty good ride. Nothing too fantastic though for Magic Kingdom standards. Just don't wait more than 40 minutes. I know they have a little play area in the queue. So that can be nice, but yeah, don't wait more than 40 minutes for that one. And then here's the Liberty Riverboat that I talked about earlier. That's a nice one. You get some great views going along that river that surrounds Tom Sawyer Island. It's a nice, tall boat, but don't wait more than 20 minutes. This isn't really a wait time, you just wait for the next boat. It's not like a defined wait based on the amount of people. Wait times will be short for this one, but just don't wait too long because you don't want to waste your day on this one. And then Small World, a classic in Magic Kingdom. It's a classic. It might not be the best ride ever, though. Just don't wait more than 35 minutes. If there's a long line for Small World, just keep in mind that it's an overrated ride that can be a classic. Sometimes it's short, sometimes it can get long based on the season. So just don't wait too long for that one. And then this one, a bit overrated as well. This is the Tomorrowland Speedway in Tomorrowland of Magic Kingdom. Yeah, these are I do not like the concept for this one. Sure, you could get some good views maybe driving along, but it's not like actual go-karting, and I understand that it would be so many lawsuits if it was actual go-karting in Disney World, but it could be a little better, more like test track. The gas and the cars go very slow and all that kind of stuff. It's just not the best. A modernization of this one would be really good, but we'll see if that comes to fruition. So, yeah, don't wait more than 35 minutes for this one when it's long. Yeah, just don't do it. And then this is another transport ride. This is the Wildlife Express train in Animal Kingdom. This gets you from the Africa area of Animal Kingdom all the way to Rafiki's Planet Watch, which doesn't have too much to do. It's not the most interesting place. I mean, you can pet animals, but there's not too much to do there. So do not wait more than 25 minutes for that one. The train ride is pretty nice. You get to see some backstage facilities, but where you're going to, it's not the best. So here are the second tier, the green ones. These are the most ones. These support the park. They're the good, solid rides. They would be about a B in a letter grade. So I'm going to just go through these. So Astro Orbiter, this is the best spinner. I mentioned that several times now in the Disney parks, in my opinion. It's more of a thrill ride. You get great views. You could get on it during the fireworks, and that would be pretty cool. So, yeah, the only problem with this one, it's the way it works. You have to take, this elevator to get up to it. So it's not good for long lines. It would be better if there was a spiral staircase or something to get up to it, but it was designed a long time ago so that it's behind us. So yeah, don't wait more than 35 minutes for that one. Usually it will have longer waits. And then Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin right next to it in Magic Kingdom. That's a pretty good ride. It's not the best shooting one ever. There's much better ones in different places. Recently I went to Six Flags for the first time, and one of their shooting rides was better than this one, which is pretty funny because everybody's talking about Six Flags and all that stuff with Bob Chapek's handling of the Disney parks. So yeah, I will get that video uploaded soon about Six Flags. But don't wait more than 40 minutes in that one. Usually the wait time is around 40 minutes, but it can just be a pretty overrated attraction. And then at Epcot, the Heats with Nemo. This is another one of those clam style rides where you just go on the track and go around. And the ride isn't too great. The good part is you come out and then you come into the aquariums and you see them while you're on the ride, and then you hop off and you can explore these aquatic animals, which is really cool. Just don't wait too long for this one. I have 35 minutes, but yeah, just don't wait too long for that one, although there are not too many rides at Epcot. And then back in Magic Kingdom, the Main Street vehicles. These are rides that most people don't know about. You just kind of hop on them. They might seem like they're for VIP folks or something, but you can pretty much just hop on them. They're more of a morning thing. I don't know their hours, but I think they're mostly in the morning. Don't wait too long for those. There won't be a wait usually, but don't wait more than 20 minutes. And then Toy Story Mania, another shooting ride. This one uses screens, but it is better. I like how the vehicles move. They can be a bit fun to ride on. This will have a long line though, another overrated attraction. Do not wait more than 45 minutes for this one. It's a good ride, but just don't wait too long for it. And then Living with the Land, this is more of an underrated one. Teaches you about plants at Epcot. You start out indoors, then you go into greenhouses, which is pretty cool. Don't wait too long for this one. 25 minutes is the threshold in my opinion. And then Mission Space, another one at Epcot. That's a pretty good one. I know they added the new green mission a few years ago that's green and orange, and usually that kind of splits up the wait time, so that's good. Do not wait more than 35 minutes for that one. A bit older technology for that one for a simulator, so not my favorite. Can be a bit nauseating too. Then next up it's Dinosaur. This one can be a bit shaky and scary with dark and scary dinosaurs popping out at Animal Kingdom, but it's great with a thrill factor. This definitely carries Dinoland. If this was not in Dinoland would already be gone. Sure, it could use a bit of an update, but it provides great thrill factor because the ride vehicle really moves around a lot and at a pretty good pace, and those dinosaurs pop out. That one can have some longer waits, but just don't wait more than 45 minutes for that one. And then this is maybe the most overrated one at Disney, maybe not. Frozen Ever After. I know this is like a big IP with Frozen, but the ride, it's really just the Maelstrom ride from before. It's a boat ride, maybe a few small drops, nothing like Splash Mountain or Thrilling or anything like that, and not that great. Usually wait times are around 60 minutes, but don't wait more than 50 minutes on that one. It is not the best. I believe I've only rode that one once because the wait times are just too long. I would have gone on it if the wait times are short, but if you're a Frozen fan or something like that, you can buy the Lightning Lane for this one. I'm not promoting the Lightning Lane. Only do the Lightning Lane if you absolutely think you have to, and you really want to ride that ride and it's a long wait. So yeah, and then People Mover. This is a classic at Magic Kingdom. Not really a transport ride, although that's kind of what its idea is. Usually wait times are under 20 minutes for this one, but don't wait more than 25 minutes. It's a great showcase of Tomorrowland, so if possible, go on this one first when entering Tomorrowland so you can kind of see around. So yeah, it gives you a great preview at rides like Space Mountain. And then here are the rest of those green rides. Peter Pan's Flight, this is another overrated one. It's a pretty good ride. It's a cool kind of hanging ride when you're hanging in the ship and going through Neverland, but it's still older technology. This definitely is a classic. Maybe it'll go one day. Maybe we'll get a new updated Peter Pan's Flight. Magic Kingdom, so there's some classics there. Will they be updated one day? We will see, but that'll be an interesting concept in the next 10 years of Disney. So don't wait more than 55 minutes. This one can have ridiculous lines, though, 90 minutes or so. I don't know if it's bad at capacity or something else, but it is not good for wait times. Don't wait too long for that one. And then the Walt Disney World Railroad. Right now, this is closed. It's been closed for a long time and will be closed probably for another year with Tron's still under construction. Don't wait too long for this one. It won't take that long. It's multiple stops. Don't wait more than 25 minutes. I'm not sure if you can go around like a second time. I think you can. I think you could stay on this for a long time. So if you just want to chill, this could be a pretty good option. They could add a few more scenes to it to make it more interesting. Hopefully they're doing that right now while it's closed forever. We just gotta hope that is happening, or else that it's a huge missed opportunity. The railroad in Disneyland has more scenes like that. So I'm gonna move on. Navi River Journey. This is the boat ride in Animal Kingdom's Avatar Land, Pandora, the World of Avatar. It's pretty nice. It had some cool like bioluminescent stuff. It had this cool animatronic at the end, but it's a pretty short ride. Usually lines are 40 to 60 minutes. Do not wait more than 50 minutes. There's some better rides at Animal Kingdom, although Animal Kingdom does not have too many rides, so it's possible to ride every ride there in one day, and maybe it wouldn't even take the whole day. And then Slinky Dog Dash in Hollywood Studios. This is a pretty good family coaster. It's a fun one. Theming, it's not too great. I know it's Toy Story Land, so they can do some like toy stuff like that. But theming's not too great there. They could have put in a few more decorations. But the wait times are usually upwards of 70 minutes for this one. So don't wait more than 65 for this one. Sometimes the wait time is even the same as the Thrilling attraction there, the Thrilling coaster, rock and roller coaster. And then Runaway Railway. This is a new one in Hollywood Studios. It's a decent track ride, but there are better track rides elsewhere. Don't wait more than 50 minutes for this one. Usually the lines are around 45 minutes. Not too bad usually, but yeah, don't wait too long for this one. It's a new one, but it does overuse screens a little. Not a bad ride, but here's another new ride. This one is only taking boarding groups, so I will not talk about the wait time. They probably will switch it off of that at some point, like they did with Rides of the Resistance. This is a Ratatouille ride, and it seems like it's better than Runaway Railway because it doesn't use quite as many screens and projections and stuff like that, but it's still not an amazing track ride. We'll see if Disney can still put out good tracked dark rides, because some of these have not been the best. They've been okay, but not the best. And then a simulator, this is a pretty classic one, Star Tours. So yeah, don't wait more than 40 minutes for this one. Usually the lines are around that mark. So yeah, this is a pretty good one. The simulator technology is a bit older for this one, but the good thing about this is that the planet you go to, the story, it's random, so you could get a different experience every time, which I really like with that. They should probably apply it to Smuggler's Run. So yeah, I'm going to move on to the first tier. These are the best rides in the parks. There would be an A if you were to score them. These are the blue ones. So soaring at Epcot, this is a good ride. Not the most action-packed, but it's a cool experience to be like flying through these different places. Don't wait more than 50 minutes. Lines usually aren't too bad for this one, but still do not wait too long for it. And then Smuggler's Run, another simulator at Hollywood Studios. This is a pretty good one. It's cool to be in the Falcon. That's the main point of this one. The only thing I don't like about it is they only have one mission, and the mission's not even the best. So we'll see if they add more. If they add more, that would be definitely a much better attraction. Just don't wait more than 60 minutes for that one. Pirates of the Caribbean, it's a classic at Magic Kingdom. It's a pretty good ride. Don't wait more than 50 minutes. Usually wait times are pretty high for that one. And then Haunted Mansion, another classic at Magic Kingdom. Some people might think it's a little high based on my rankings. I think it is a good classic with a lot of cool Imagineering themes, which is basically the engineering behind Disney. So it uses some cool effects, but it is an older ride. Just don't wait more than 50 minutes for that one. It is a pretty good one. Then Spaceship Earth, some people probably disagree with Spaceship Earth over Haunted Mansion, but I just think Spaceship Earth is a classic. It's the icon of Epcot. It had some cool scenes. It's a pretty long ride. So yeah, and usually that's a short line as well, so do not wait more than 35 minutes for that one. They might update this one someday, but it is a pretty good ride even without the update. And then Kilimanjaro Safari is the safari at Animal Kingdom. Usually this had some longer waits, but it is a really good ride. You get to see all the animals, and it's a pretty lengthy one. You get to learn some things, and you get a new experience every time because you see different animals. So it is a really great ride. Don't wait more than 55 minutes for that one. Usually the wait times are around that mark as well. And then Test Track, this is a good one at Epcot. I think it is the best one at Epcot for now. Guardians of the Galaxy, that ride, Cosmic Rewind, it's supposed to come out in summer of 2022, so pretty soon, and that would definitely be the best ride at Epcot. And if it's as good as we think it is, it will be the best of all of these. So yeah, that could be interesting. Don't wait more than 60 minutes for Test Track. Yeah, it's cool that you get to like design the car and that kind of stuff, although they don't really use the design too much after the ride, so you can't like, I think there was once an idea that you could make your car that you made like a toy, but I think that was scrapped. And yeah, good thrill ride. Not a great one though. I think this is a solid ride, but it's not like one of the best thrill rides in the park. So don't wait more than 60 minutes for that one. And then Jungle Cruise, this is a real classic at Magic Kingdom. What made it famous is the jokes that the skippers say there. So a really classic one here. But still, don't wait more than 60 minutes. Usually wait times are pretty long for this one. It's not like the most fantastic ride ever. I know they've been making some small updates to it. It's a classic, and that's really the main reason you should ride it. And then Big Thunder Mountain, it's a pretty good roller coaster at Magic Kingdom. It's kind of a classic, not really a classic, but kind of a classic. Can be a pretty fun one, especially in the night, I think. And then, yeah, usually wait times are moderate for this one, so just don't wait more than 50 minutes for Big Thunder. And then Rock and Roller Coaster at Hollywood Studios. Yeah, this is a pretty intense coaster, probably the most intense one at Disney. So, yeah, the theming, I mean, Aerosmith doesn't really fit in with Disney too much. That's the only problem I have with this one. Maybe, especially not now, a different theme would definitely work better for this ride. Nowadays, they might retheme it eventually. But don't wait more than 65 minutes for this one. Usually it's about a 60-minute wait, but can be more sometimes. And then Space Mountain, it's a real classic at 7, but at number 7 in Magic Kingdom, but it's not in the best of days. I don't know that many people know about this, but it is riding pretty rough. I've been on it the past few times, but I don't know if this is true, but it seems like it's riding rough. And it's a real classic, good thrill ride in the dark, but I think they might need to renovate this one pretty intensely. Maybe when Tron opens, you have a new one right next to it. They won't close down Space Mountain, but I think they give it a bit of an update, maybe some more like scenes and more of a story for this one, because something that's going to have to be done to differentiate the two. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Usually wait times aren't too bad for this one. Don't wait more than 55 minutes for it. Seven Dwarfs is the longest line at Magic Kingdom usually. It's an okay ride. I don't think it's the best ride at Magic Kingdom. It's not too thrilling, and there are some good usage of technology in it, like projections and that kind of stuff. But it's not anything too amazing. I know the line is usually pretty long. Don't wait more than 70 minutes for it. Usually it's above 70 minutes. Just catch it if it's lower than 70 minutes. And if you want to ride it, I would definitely go on it then. And then Expedition Everest at Animal Kingdom. This is a pretty good coaster. Had some good theming, although the Yeti is famously in Stage B or whatever, where it can't do as many things as the animatronic was supposed to do. And so yeah, it's a great thrill ride. Does run a little rough like Space Mountain, but not quite as rough, and the thrills are much better. So don't wait more than 55 minutes for that one. Wait times are usually pretty moderate for that one. And then Splash Mountain. This, in my opinion, it's the best ride at Magic Kingdom. Even if they do switch it to Princess and the Frog, which they're supposed to do, but they have not done that for a long time. They announced it over a year ago, and they still haven't changed it or anything like that. I don't think theme matters too much. It has a pretty good track layout with quite a few different drops, so it can be pretty good in the throw department. And how it's set up, there's just a lot of places to put in animatronics and detailing like that. So it's a really good story attraction, but also a pretty good thrill attraction. So usually a longer wait. Don't wait more than 65 minutes for that one. This is great on a hot day, but it will also have long waits on a hot day. But if you don't care about the cold, go in December and ride this one because it will have shorter waits usually. So keep that one in mind. And then Tower of Terror at 3 in Hollywood Studios. This is a really good ride. I like how it's not just the drops straight away. You go through a little bit of a track ride, and then you go into the drops. Some great theming. This is the scariest ride at Disney because just the anticipation. You're in this haunted hotel, and it's really cool leading up to it. So, yeah, probably the most thrilling ride in Disney World. Do not wait more than 65 minutes for that one. Usually wait times are around 50 to 60 minutes there. And then Flight of Passage at Animal Kingdom. This is a really good ride, and it's pretty much tied with the next one. I don't think there's much that changes between the two. It's a pretty detailed queue, although they do not really include interactive elements. You have to use your phone for that kind of stuff. And I talk about the queue because I've spent a lot of time in that queue. Usually it takes around 80 minutes to 100 minutes to get through there. I've probably spent about 85 minutes per ride on average. I rode that one about 3 times. So yeah, it's really nice. It's a really nice ride. Leading up to it, it's pretty good, just too long with the wait time usually. Don't wait more than 90 minutes for that one. Just a really good ride. It's a simulator, but it's the best simulator I've ever ridden. The most thrilling one, the most realistic one. A really good ride there, practically tied with number 1, Rides of the Resistance at Hollywood Studios. And the only reason I really like Rides of the Resistance better is because I'm a Star Wars fan, and Star Wars has not been executed well at the Disney resorts, and this is like the only thing that actually feels Star Wars to me at Disney. It brings you right into the Star Wars Destroyer, and that really capitalizes on a missed opportunity where you finally include a real thing from the Star Wars universe, and here the Star Wars, the Star Destroyer, and I know the Millennium Falcon includes the Smuggler's Run includes the Falcon, but still I think this one is just amazing, packs in some thrills, great theming. You have like 3 rides in one, so yeah, this is a really good one. We're very long lines though. This one, they just opened it up to standby a few months ago. A lightning lane, it's available for this one, so definitely ride this one. If you haven't done it before, just pay for the lightning lane if it's still online. Usually lines will be well over 100 minutes. I've seen them about 240 minutes. They will die down eventually, but yeah, don't wait more than 100 minutes for this one. If this one is below 100 minutes and you think you should ride it, go for it. I don't know about the switch from... It used to be the boarding pass. The boarding pass, it's very hard to make the boarding pass, but then you don't have to wait as long. This one you have to wait very long for, so it's kind of your opinion. But if you see this one at like 70 minutes, go ride it, even if you ride it a ton of times before, because that is a pretty short wait for it. So yeah, that is going to do it for this video. I know it's been a pretty long one. Please make sure to subscribe and like. And this is Theme Park Central. Bye.